Hello, today we are going to find 10 ways to simplify your life. So hello, my name is Rachel. If you haven't seen my videos already, I do videos on decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year. And today we're going to look at how we can simplify our life to become more minimalistic. These are 10 ways in which you can simplify your life so that it's calmer, more relaxing and easier to manage. So first up is creating a capsule wardrobe. This is probably finding yourself some really key pieces and wearing them over the month so that you don't have to find lots of different items to wear. It's using a small number of items but mix and matching them and using them in a way that is more environmentally friendly. So getting used to knowing how often you can wear an item before you wash it, etc. and things like that. So it's about having a small wardrobe and working through just those items. It helps you to learn how to make outfits from just set pieces, and it can really help make it easier to manage. Second is to batch cook, which kind of comes with meal planning. So if you can get in the habit of batch cooking bigger portions when you're making, it just means that you will have less need to cook on another week because you'll already have some of that sauce or that meal already made. So you're just then reheating, and that will save you some time and some money, and it will make it easier for you to get a dinner ready when you're tired or exhausted and you just want something easy to do. You can just whack a meal that you've already made into the oven or into the microwave and reheat. Number 3 is to have less time commitments. And I know that's easier said than done, but actually reducing the number of activities you do in a week can help you feel a lot calmer, less stressed, and just able to be a bit more free thinking. Number 4 is automate your bills. So set them up on direct debit so that you don't have to think about them, and try and get them so that they are just after payday. So you've got the wiggle room for payday and they come straight out so that you don't have to think about it. Then you know that you can check your account on a certain day of the month and most of your bills will be paid, and you'll just have a certain number of bills left to pay. Number 5 is to reduce screen time and choose carefully the things that you actually want to watch and spend your time watching. So it can be really tempting to just sit through a whole series of Netflix, but actually, do you need to do that? Could you just watch one episode a night and enjoy it that way so that you're spreading out that enjoyment and you're not rushing through things? It just means that you're kind of spending less time looking at a screen, and that will just help you to feel calmer and more relaxed. Number 6 is to clear any debt. So this is a big one for making your life a little bit simpler and a little bit easier. I know it's not easy to get to that point, but if you can get any spare money onto paying any of your debt and clearing that debt, it is one less weight on your shoulder, and it will make a huge difference to how you feel about everyday life. It can have a bigger impact than you think having any debt hanging on your shoulder. So try and clear them as quickly as you can. Number 7 is buy less stuff. If you have less stuff in your home, it's definitely going to be a simpler way of life. And actually going out shopping and being part of that process and that cycle of shopping is quite exhausting and quite time consuming. And actually simplifying your life by spending less time in shops will just mean that you have more time to rest, more time to engage with people and experiences. Number 8 is to say no. So knowing how to say no to things that you don't really want to do is a battle, and it's really important that you try and do this because we say yes to everything, don't we? We say yes to any time somebody asks if we want to do something, to going out somewhere, and to doing things that maybe we don't want to do at work. Actually, we need to get in the habit of saying no and recognising when we need to take steps back and recoup, rest and do other things. So make sure you are prioritising you and what you need over saying yes to people and things that don't matter to you. Number 9 is to simplify your chores. So get into a habit of maybe doing one set day where you do chores around the house, or a couple of days a week that you do set items, set things, so that you're not spending lots of time doing the same things kind of over and over. I'm not one for doing chores anyway. It doesn't mean that my house is dirty or disorganised, it just means that my priority is to rest at the minute because of my health, and actually if I can only hoover once or twice a week, then that is okay. I don't need to do it daily. So simplify the chores that you have and make sure that everybody in the family is involved in that, so it takes the pressure off one person and it is a joint activity. Number 10, and my favourite one to simplify your life, and I very much live by this, is turn off notifications. So I don't have very many apps that will send me notifications. I don't have notifications for Facebook, TikTok or Instagram. I just have it so that I only get messages like on Messenger or WhatsApp as messages that come through with notifications. Other than that, I turn it all off. And actually, I get the notification when I click into the app, and that's fine for me. I don't need to have my phone binging and clicking all of the time for things that aren't really important. It created quite an unnerving feeling of stress that I didn't need to have. And I've also got rid of email notifications, etc. And I've taken off my work email from my phone so that I actually choose when to look at those things, and that makes a huge difference to how I feel about notifications and social media as well as emails and work. It just means that I have control over looking rather than somebody telling me when I should look, and I don't want to be looking at my phone every 5 minutes. So for me, it gives me that boundary and it gives me that space where I can choose when to click into the app, and that works really well. And it just means that things are a bit simpler. I only get notifications for important things, and I think that's the way it should be. We shouldn't be having our phone pinging at us every 2 to 3 minutes just for random things. Turn it off. We don't need it. So there are 10 ways that you can simplify your life, and I'm hoping that you will have a go at some of these and see if you can make your life that little bit easier and simpler. And if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos on decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year. And I shall see you soon. Take care. Bye.